Good morning from Vienna. So we came out of our hotel and today we plan to just do a walk around in Vienna. We grabbed some lunch, breakfast, sorry. Grabbed some breakfast. Actually it cost us only 11 euros.
That's with the drink.
Yeah, with the drink. We got it from like a grocery store. They have all the hot food, chicken, roast chicken, schnitzels, all those things, potatoes. So I think that's a good travel tip for you. Don't go to the restaurants, go to the groceries like grocery chains. They will have a hot food section. Might be a cheaper option for you. So there's another travel tip. I'll show you what we have for breakfast soon. So yeah, we are at the station in Vienna because our hotel is right next to the station. We'll have our breakfast and get going. Okay, let's see what we have. Chicken sticks now.
3 pieces chicken and some potatoes.
And potatoes. And you could have got pork.
Knuckles?
Knuckles? Oh, I think it was lamb. I don't know. Lamb, pork. They had everything. And also you could get bread as well. So it's a very good deal. It's raining and it's very annoying. We are trying to get because we can't go of the rain and we don't have any umbrellas and it's Sunday and all the shops are closed. Tomorrow as well?
Yeah, it's a public holiday tomorrow.
Tomorrow's public holiday in Germany as well. Tomorrow's 9th?
9th.
Yeah, 9th June. I don't know what the public holiday is, but in Germany and Austria, tomorrow's
Even in
public.
Australia it's late. King's birthday.
In Australia it's a week. But I don't think it's a British king here. So yeah, we'll be taking a tram and just randomly going somewhere. We have a few places to see, but let's see how it goes, but can't guarantee anything. We have 7 minutes for the next tram. So while we wait for it, another travel tip. So in Europe, at least for the most part I guess, public smoking is allowed. So is public drinking. You can see people consuming alcohol in trains, buses, everywhere. And especially it's for smoking, including cannabis, is sometimes legal. So just be mindful if you're not accustomed to, or if you're not comfortable with smoke fumes, cannabis, let's say. Just be careful, just be mindful of that. It is legal and it can be very common here. Alright, we found some shade under a tree. We are at the Belvedere Palace, I guess, if I'm pronouncing it properly. So Vienna has a lot of palaces, and this is one of them. Unfortunately it's being renovated, so it's all covered. The facades are covered in scaffolding, so there's no point in taking photos or anything like that. We just took a photo reference and now we'll be heading to our next location, Belvedere Palace. Okay, we need to get the next light rail over there. Light rail there. We are soaked in water. No raincoat, no umbrella, nowhere to buy. Let's see. We found umbrellas. 19 euros per umbrella. Better bring your umbrella. This is Austrian Field Marshal Carl Philipp. So this is the statue of him, and he fought in the Napoleonic Wars of 1813 and 1814. This is Carl. He was a prince in whatever that is. So, talking about Baroque architecture, so Baroque architecture is like architectural and style that came out of Renaissance. After the Renaissance, and because of the Protestants movement, like Lutheranism and all the Protestants, they promoted simplicity. So Protestant churches are simple, without much of decorative art and all those decorations. Protestant churches are more simplistic. But the Catholic Church promoted the Baroque architecture to have this flamboyant style. So you see the Palace of Versailles in Paris. These are all examples of Baroque architecture, and I assume all these buildings in Austria are examples of Baroque architecture as well. We are at the Soviet War Memorial in Vienna. So this is another war memorial after the one we saw in Berlin. So this was opened in 1945 to commemorate the 17,000 soldiers who were killed during the Vienna offensive. 17,000 Soviet soldiers, I should say. Let's have a look. I think with the water fountain it looks much better than the one in Berlin, but Berlin War Memorial is much more somber. Right, it's raining heavily. We are at the Church of St. Charles. So St. Charles of Borromeo is a counter-reformation figure. That means he worked against the Protestant movement. So this church is dedicated to him. And it's unique because of the two columns mainly. You can see the two columns. These columns resemble the Roman columns of Trajan. So that's why this church is unique in that respect. Sorry for my umbrella. Anyway, let's have a look inside of the church. And today is Sunday. I think the mass is already over. Let's go inside the church and have a look. I saw on the side of the church they are feeding homeless people. It's got two angels on either side of the church entrance, and the church's facade and the entrance resemble a Greek. So yeah, we just came out of the church. Actually the mass was going on. It was in German, so we didn't wait for it. Took a couple of pictures from the back and we'll move on.
Cappuccino. De blanc. Et pistache. N'importe où. Oh non.
Not portion.
Okay.
Need ketchup, mustard.
Ketchup, please.
We need bread, white, black,
White bread?
White bread?
white.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Cheese, spicy sausages with white bread.
Taste.
It's good. It's good. Bit of jalapeno.
Cheese taste?
Cheesy and a little bit spicy.
So I have a problem here. When I came on this trip, I got a 128 GB SD card for video recording. However, it's already over, and we are just 1 week into our trip. No?
We have 3 more weeks to go.
Yes, another 3 weeks to go. 128 GB already over. Now I was looking for a SD card place to buy a SD card, computer shop, and today is Sunday, everything is closed. And finally, luckily we found this mobile shop. Let's hope there's SD cards in there. At first I thought they don't have anything because it's all mobile related stuff. They're like phone covers, chargers, cables. But I saw at the very corner they have SD cards as well. That's good news. Alright, got 228 SD cards. 100 euros. Okay, this is St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, right? Now, this cathedral is a Romanesque and Gothic mix. So these things I learned just on the move, right? I'm not an expert. The difference between the Romanesque architectural style is older than Gothic style, and it evolved into the Gothic style, right? Romanesque architectural style has the difference is Romanesque has semicircular arches, while the Gothic style has pointed arches. But I don't see any semicircular arches here. It's all pointed, as far as I can see. So St. Stephen's Cathedral is the home of the Archbishop of Vienna, and also it has been an important place for the Habsburg dynasty who controlled Austria for some time. So very important church, and I gave you a few facts about it as well. I think we can go inside. Let's take a look.
Bunu fazlasıyla hak ettiniz bugün.
Vienna is known for its music and art, right? Especially music. So when you are walking in the streets of Vienna, people will come up to you. There's a fountain here. So when you are walking in the streets of Vienna, people will come up to you and try to sell you tickets for different operas, I don't know, musical shows, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
But just be careful. I don't know whether they are genuine or scammers. So yeah, that's another travel tip. Always there will be scammers in any country you travel. So just be careful for what you're paying for. So I saw this advertisement. Mozart, Bach, Tchaikovsky, Schubert and Haydn. Music. So only buy, if you are interested in that, only buy from trusted websites, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Only buy from trusted websites. You got Sri Lankan food as well. So, one thing I noticed, especially in Germany, people when crossing the road, they don't wait for cars to stop. They just start crossing. Did you see this in Germany or
Yeah, same thing in Berlin.
Berlin? In Germany. What about France? No, not France. We saw that in Germany and now here in Austria as well. They don't wait for the cars to stop. They just start crossing. And cars have to stop. But I don't advise. That's not a travel tip. I don't advise on that.
Yeah.
Always be careful when crossing the road because there are lots of things going on. Trams, cyclists, cars. So got to be careful when crossing the road. So we are going in circles. In the morning we were in the church close by and now after all that we come to the same place. But it's a public park and there are a lot of statues of famous people. Yeah. One of those important people is Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. So he was born in Salzburg in Austria and this is his statue. I can't zoom in much, but that statue looks young. Do you know why? Because Mozart died at the age of 35. So that is why he looks young. Alright, it's been a really bad day weather-wise. Yeah, It's been raining, and I don't even feel well. But we'll be stopping for today. If the weather was better, we could have done little bit more, seen a few more places. But we'll be signing off for today with the statue of Mozart behind me. And before we end, one more thing: the trams, at least the trams are free of charge, as I believe, because I didn't see anybody buying tickets or tapping the tickets. So that's a good thing in Vienna. You can get around the city with the trams, free of charge. And until I see you again, hopefully tomorrow, signing off with Mozart. Right. Good morning from Vienna. Today is 9th June 2025, and this is our second day in Vienna. Yesterday was a washout. We tried to see several locations in Vienna, but it was raining, but we did our best. So today we are going to go on a day trip. We are going to go to Slovakia, Bratislava, and then go from Slovakia to Budapest in Hungary, and then come back to Vienna. So it's going to be a day trip. And before we begin the day, I'll show you around the room. So we are staying at the hotel called Leonardo. Is it Leonardo? Yeah. The hotel called Leonardo, and it's right next to opposite the Vienna train station. So it's really good. We got a discount. I think we got an offer from the booking website we are using. So we got a good price, and it's a really good hotel, and I think it's a welcome change, because we've been staying one nights in many small hotels with very mediocre facilities. So every time I use a big word like mediocre or something, she gets a little bit excited. So anyway, so it's a welcome change after all those small hotel rooms we were staying at. So this has a very spacious bathing area. Everything works fine. The shower head, the hand shower, everything works fine. And the toilet is separate from the bathing area. And they do all the room service, everything. You can request it. Very spacious luggage area. And yeah, it's been a welcome change. So let's get started. We'll grab something to eat, and then we'll be heading out. We wanted to leave early. What's the time now? It should be 6:30 a.m. So yeah, we'll head out and try to come back as early as possible, because tomorrow is going to be a long day as well. So let's get going. So this is our hotel Leonardo. They offer, we don't have breakfast included, but the breakfast is 18 euros per person, right? 18 euros, that's big money, but I think we checked their website. It's really good, right?
Yeah, they have breakfast.
Yeah, they have a lot of options. It must be good for 18
It
euros.
starts at 8, but so if you are leaving early, then you can't have it.
Oh yeah, it starts at 8, so it's 6:30 a.m. Anyway, we can't have it today. That's why we didn't book the breakfast. It's too expensive, and also we are leaving early as well. Anyway, so it's just outside. There's a train station, so it's really convenient. and the walkways are all paved, so it's easy to drag your luggage. So that's one thing, because we've seen a lot of cities it's really hard to carry your luggage, drag your luggage across, but here it's really easy all the way to the station. It's all paved and tiled.